How the fuck are yous tonight? That's right, Friday night. You know what that means. We're getting back behind the beers. Hope you joined in for last night's Gymnast special. But let's get into it tonight. My boy Illia. He hit me up the other week and he's like, dude, I'm back. And I'm like, man, for a brother, I always got room. And I'll make room. So tonight, and we're gonna watch his video clip tonight, Freddie 2 tonight. May I introduce Ilya Igoravich. How you going, my brother?
Hey, what's going on, boys and girls?
Mate,
Hi,
bro, I'm good. I'm, Friday night, chilling. I haven't actually had too much. I'm not going to drink too much tonight. I'm going to take it easy, just because I drank a bit too much last night. Man, fuck, I'm really good. How are you going? Because I know you said you had some shit on your mind, my dude. What's cracking?
Oh, look, man. I had a lot of shit on my mind the last couple of weeks. My mum kind of told me to settle down a lot of the passionate thoughts that I didn't really have too many like I didn't think about other people's feelings, obviously. So it's not gonna get too controversial, but I definitely have some shit to say, man. Just addressing some of my friends and like some of my peers, I guess.
Good. So this obviously stems from you being a Russian, I guess a Russian asylum seeker, for a Russian immigrant. But you've been here for so long, and now I knew this was going to happen. I fucking knew this was going to happen. As soon as the shit happened, I went, I wonder what's going to happen here, because I had a feeling something was going to happen. And I'm glad you messaged me, because yeah, we got to get some shit straight.
Look, man, it's almost the same sort of stuff that I've been sort of dealing with the last, I don't know, all my life in Australia. Like, I love it here, man. But it's just like some uneducated remarks and stuff like that just people don't even realize that they say, because their perspective is very closed-minded. So I sort of get stuck in trying to answer a question that they don't even want to know the answer to it. So,
well, let's call it out for what it is. It's blatant racism. Like, that's at the end of the day, call it what you will. Not all white people are fucking from the same country. We may be from the same continent and have similar backgrounds and heritage and stuff like that, but when you get shit put on you for being from a certain country or having a certain background, that's fucking blatant racism, straight up. No other way to put it.
Bro, honestly, like, man, you can tell it in my voice. I'm a straight up fucking Aussie anyway. Mm. So like, I know that it can have aspects of racism. To me, I don't see it as that, because I know what the people here are like, and like, look, honestly, man, it's not everyone. It's not everyone.
No, never will be everyone.
Very short, very small amount of people who really just don't know, and I don't blame them. Like, I do not blame them for not having the perspective, man. That's a rare thing. Like, it's a blessing and a curse in a way.
Well, I mean, and what you're saying there is exactly right. It is a weird thing when they do need to take a step back and just sort of think about the bigger picture. And the fact of the matter is that they're talking to someone that's standing in Australia with an Australian accent, who's obviously embraced the Australian culture very well, and yet you're still having to, I guess, explain yourself in a sense?
Oh, honestly, bro, it's honestly a surprise in itself. Like I literally, I do the same thing. I'm just a guy that's trying to go to work. I'm trying to go to work, and I barely pay attention to the media anyway. Like I'm actually hearing shit that I don't even know about, and people are asking questions about it. I'm like, man, what media format are you watching? Yeah, sweet, cool. Well, for some reason, that hasn't reached me, but I'm fucking general, man. I'm trying to go to work.
Mate,
What's happening in the other side of the world? Yeah, I am from Russia. That's my blood, man. Fucking oath, like. But bro, I'm trying to go to work. That's it. Like, what do people need to hear? Like, man, I care about what's going on in my neighborhood. That's it.
Man, that's a good thing to be. You're grounded. You are you keep it tight knit, and you care about the people around you in your immediate vicinity. I mean, that's all you can really do, isn't it? You're just trying to make a living, put food on the table, and pay your taxes like everyone else.
Yeah. Shout out ATO.
That's why I said pay the taxes.
Fuck man. Shout out to the ATO as well.
Oh, that's fucking awesome, bro. I noticed you got a beer in your hand this time. You had a cup of tea last time. What are you drinking, my brother?
No COVID. No more COVID. That shit lasted like 2 weeks, bro. That shit was hard. But I did record a fucking single. I may come around. I think like a week after I had COVID. We literally have the single for my EP now, so like that shit worked out really nice.
Man, when can we expect more musics?
Honestly, man, like.
I mean, obviously you've had to deal with floods and.
Oh, bro, like.
Yeah, talk about that. You had some shit. You had some shit go down when the floods happened. What the fuck happened there?
Man, like I literally like. So the night before it was raining crazy. So I lived downstairs at this place and like the corner of it's all timber flooring, so it's nice and easy to mow. So the corner of the house started to sort of flood. So we're mopping it. It was all good. I went to sleep. I woke up like 3 a.m. and I went to have a drink of water. And I stepped down and I just like thought I stepped in a puddle of water.
Oh no!
I swear to God, man. The next step, man, I put down and I was like, "That's more water." And for about 30 seconds, I couldn't even compute what was going on. I was just like, "Is there water everywhere?" And luckily for all my electronics and shit, like it's all about, I don't know, 2-3 foot off the ground. It's all elevated, like my TV.
Yeah, good.
So first thing I grabbed, man, at 3 a.m. with my PS5, grabbed that, just disconnected it. I didn't care. I was like, I don't care if I get electrocuted here. And then I took the PS5, and then I went, then I started to mow, and then I just started to find more water. So then
I shouldn't laugh. That's fucked.
Right, no, honestly, it was funny at one stage, man, because I just went back to bed. I literally went back to bed, and as I was falling asleep, man, I was like drying my feet on the sheets, and then I woke up, and I was like, "Fuck, it's still here." So then, I messaged my housemate, who owns a house. He's Chippy, so he knows what he's in for. And I was like, "Bro, my shit's on the water, bro." So then we got on the runs the next day, like 7 a.m. and just fucking mopped.
Oh, nice. Bit of Bundy.
Yeah, Bundy Run, man. shout out, Benny. Good bloke.
Love me some Bundy. Ooh, you ask my mates, they don't love me on Bundy.
Got us through, bro. Honestly, 8 hours of like mopping, like maybe even 4 hours. And my housemate, bro, he's a chippy. He's a fucking wizard. Like, so the water was just coming in real fast, and like we couldn't keep up. So we were just running towels out, soaking up the towels, running the towels out full of water, and he had a power drill, and he just hooked the towel up and drill until it like twisted up and got all the water out of it, and just throw it to the side, man.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Bro, I was like, you're a genius, man. Let's go. But yeah, look, it's all good now. Like my house is all good now.
It's a PlayStation, okay? You can still play it.
PlayStation's all good, bro. I just got Gran Turismo 7. I've just been playing that shit. Bro, actually, you know what? That's a good fucking point. Yeah, today I found out Gran Turismo 7 just got banned to be played in Russia if you play it on PlayStation. Like, I get it, man. We want to fuck them up. But, bro, my cousin Artyom is not going to fucking care what's going on. Like, he's just trying to go to work like me. And he can't even play his PlayStation.
No, that's no good.
That's fine. Like, I get it. Like,
That's not cool.
I want to put pressure on, but that's like
I think that's it's a real fucking fickle situation, eh? Because obviously now it's corporations are fighting the war.
Yeah, man.
Do you know what I mean? Like, look, let's be serious. It's like the UN and stuff aren't going to go in and stop them. We'll starve the people out until Putin buckles. That's a real good idea to fucking try and blackmail a fucking crazy bastard like that. Like, where does that? I don't know where that idea came from. But
like, is that actually gonna work? I don't think it will.
Well, unless Putin's literally addicted to Big Macs.
Look, honestly, man, I know what my father was like. So I know what my mum is like. My mum is a very fucking successful dressmaker, fashion designer and stuff like that. But she has worked absolute to the bone, man. She has arthritis and shit in her fingers. She still wakes up at 4 a.m. and finishes at 4 p.m. But like, what I'm saying is, Russian people will struggle no matter fucking what, man. We will crawl ourselves out of a situation no matter what.
Yeah.
You think stopping Netflix is gonna turn the Russian into saying, you know what, Putin? That's fucked. I can't watch Netflix.
What worries me, I think, fucking really bad, and you're right. The Russians have always been a very resilient people. Firstly, it's not fair to starve the innocent people because at the end of the day, there's the military and then there's the people of Russia who just live there. They don't deserve any of this. But the fact that corporations now are literally going in and it just absolutely amazes me. What's the next step? Are they gonna? I don't know. Like, what the fuck, man? Just like the fact that corporations now can. That's what I was going to say. Is it going to turn into like are they going to cancel Russia?
Bro, yeah, dude. Okay, I'm glad that's where you actually took that. So, are we going to cancel Russia? So, like, do we cancel Putin and the army, or do we cancel Russia? Everything that we actually like them for, like when they banned vodka in BWSs and shit. Like, all right, you hypocrites. You've been fucking drinking their vodka for the last fucking, I don't know, let's call it fucking 40 years.
Yeah.
And now you want to cancel them? You've been drinking their fucking vodka? Shut up. Like, if that's what it is.
It's cancel culture.
Like, shut up. Like, go get your fucking 4x gold then. If that's literally up, if that's where you want to take it.
I know what you're saying, man. Like, but this is the thing. I mean, if corporations are now going to step in and do stuff like this,
Yeah.
well, okay, go fix the rest of the world then. If it's so simple for a corporation like McDonald's to just go, we ain't going to ship no more food there. Why aren't you doing this in other countries that you don't agree with their politics or stuff like that? It's a very big contradiction in my eyes. The fact that you can on one hand they can go, we're not going to do it here, but I don't want to give any examples because I don't want to try and offend anyone. But yeah, I mean, for some other country where there's war or murderous people or warlords and stuff like that, but yeah, we'll send them everything. Yeah, it's all good. And it's got nothing to do with us. But this has something to do with us now because Facebook's so regular there now.
Yeah. Hey, bro. Remember the first time we ever spoke? All right, you spoke about Little Nas X, all right? And it was something that like it makes the news, okay? So with this shit, they just do this. So you buy into whatever it is that fits into what you don't like. A lot of people just want to be part of the noise instead of the solution. Yeah. They want to be part of the noise. They want to say, stop doing this, stop doing that. But you have nothing to say about making a solution. You have nothing to make it a solution. Go back to your home, fix your home, make it a look alright, so you actually can be confident in making a change.
Yeah.
If you're just complaining about something you don't like, you can't show nothing for it. It's like I asked my boss, I said, mate, I need more of this. He goes, I don't want to hear more. I want to hear a number, Ilya. So you have to think about things. You can't just say, I don't like this.
Why?
Yeah. Why don't I like this? So make an actual fucking plan towards a solution instead of just kicking up a fuss and you're not going to do anything. That's what I've told a lot of guys. I'm like, bro, go to Ukraine and tell them you don't like it. Tell me what they say. That's why I'm over here.
Yeah.
I don't like that shit over there.
It's just a completely different world. I don't like the idea of. I'm not comfortable with the idea of corporations getting involved in.
Oh, bro, it's like
in war conflicts because it's a very slippery slope from here, man.
The other day, Batman wasn't showing in Moscow. They stopped showing in Russia, and it's the same with something that happens with a celebrity, and certain brands drop them, but they drop them in it's advertising.
Yeah.
You let them know, we don't stand for this.
Yeah, but they probably didn't even get an opportunity to speak. It's like he's a Russian athlete. So no, the old mate, like the guy that they pulled the advertisement money from, or the advertisement funding. Like, probably doesn't agree with it, but the fact that he is Russian is bad for the brand. How the fuck does that? When he was Russian fucking last year and it was good for the brand. He's not like.
They're not thinking about what builds up this sort of stuff, man. Like, and that's what really made me really question. Like, I can't believe I questioned it, bro. It's like, what makes me proud of where I'm from? Is it because everyone sees us as tough and resilient and stuff like that? Then I'm like, hey, if that's what they think is good, that's what I'll be. Well, that's what we are. But the narrative twists completely to whatever people want it to be.
Yeah, I really don't think it's right that you get the fact that you even get dragged into any part of this is just fucking atrocious. And it's a pot shot. It's purely a pot shot just to fucking piss you off.
And look, man, I'll bring it on myself, but I do nothing but be proud of where I'm from, man.
Yeah.
Like, I can't help But I love Australia, man. I tell people how amazing it is to live here, and I'll never live anywhere else. But like, I can't help it that I have this love for the country that I was born in, and I was there until I was 10. I used to live on my grandma's like village for like 3 months of the year. We used to live in the farm and stuff, man. Like, bro, I can't forget those memories.
Bro,
So
that's a
like,
part of who you are. Like,
exactly.
why, it's nothing that you should have to fucking forget. There's no way,
I,
no fucking
I
way.
guess I'm not, and I guess I'm not saying people want me to forget that, but I guess people forget that, bro. I like, yes, I'm from there, but I'm still a fucking a human being that has, has experienced a lot of stuff from both countries.
And mate, you embrace both cultures, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, I love it, and that's the best thing about Australian culture. If I
It's
didn't have,
multicultural.
and if I didn't have like the like whatever attitude that Australian culture taught me, man, I I don't know. I probably wouldn't be as successful as I feel, man. And I probably wouldn't get as far with my life because I'd be brought back down with that negative sort of culture that Russia can have. They don't want you to succeed. Like, but it's the same. Like, if you look at any government, if you look at any system,
Governments thrive on poverty.
it does not matter if you're Russian, Ukrainian, fuck man.
English, Indian, fucking Asian, Hispanic. It doesn't fucking matter, man. African.
If you say one government's bad, look at yours.
Yeah, I know.
We all just
Our government's bad. It's just we think their government's worse.
yeah, exactly.
That's all it is, and that's all it's ever been about.
Our government looks after us. Why would we stand up on ours?
Yeah,
You know what I
mate.
mean?
And I mean, like, fuck. If you really if I don't know, fuck, go fight if you really believe in it that much. Like,
Oh, I've had a bunch of friends. They're like, I'll go over to Ukraine and fight the Russians, and I'm like, come on, man. I said yes. I can finally join in on the stereotype. I said, do you want to fight the Russians, man?
all of them.
Russia? Like, Ukraine is Russia, man. Like, Ukraine is very close to Russia.
They're right next door to each other. They're the two biggest European nations.
Like, bro, it was like, the thing is, a lot of people just say stuff. That's the problem. They say stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all right, I said, go over there. Go. I said, oh, you can't even get in.
Exactly. What? And firstly, why would you want to go sticking your nose into something that has nothing to do with you?
What's going on over there? I've got family, man. They all live in Moscow. Most of my family is out of Belarus. I was born in Belarus. I was kind of holding my head the other night because after the first invasion or whatever, Belarus and Poland, I think, jumped in to help Russia. And fucking now I'm even more involved. But I'm not.
You're not. But in saying that, it's not a bad thing that you do hold some sort of responsibility. Not responsibility, but not. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
100%, man. Because look, the first thing I was actually asking people, and I said, how about, so if I'm from Belarus, I've probably got relatives, like, if you really want to go down the roots, I've probably got relatives down in Ukraine. So actually, here's a little history thing about my tree. So my grandfather was an orphan in the World War II, and he was found in Poland. I'm a darker type of Russian. Okay, so my father actually never knew where his grandfather was from or where his father was from. So like, man, I know I'm probably 90% Polish. So I'm not even Russian or Belarusian.
There you go, mate. As far as I'm concerned, the bloke sitting across from me is Australian.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like if you look at that area, people say Ukraine, Russia, but like if you look at the soldiers that are fighting each other, man, they can almost be brothers.
Do you know?
Part. That's the really sad part. It's almost brothers, man.
Do you want me to give you a good way to really fuck with people? Like really fuck with people? Really bad? What you do is grab a map, right? And blank out all the names. And next time someone wants to go, hey, I'll go, you know, like, oh, you know, fuck this, fuck that, just go, point to it, where's Russia on the map? When they go, what? It's like, bro, you give a shit so much, point to it on the fucking map.
Every Syria is motherfucker.
It's like, it's a real fucked up thing that I do. But I love the line. So someone will turn around, like if I'm eating something and I don't want it or it's crap and I'll throw it out. It's like, oh, there's starving kids in Africa that would kill for that. I just go, well, okay, name 3.
Yeah. Right. And you know what? I actually really like that. Because if I said, where's Russia on the map? And if they don't know, okay? If they don't know, but they want to learn, they can ask me.
And not just that.
We can build from that negative thing. We can build from that. I can show you, but you can be so stubborn. You'd be like, whatever. I don't give a fuck where it is.
That would be a really good deciding factor on finding out whether people want to get educated or people just want to get mad for the sake of being mad.
Goodbye. Bye.
And not just that. Really, I think if you really can't point to it on a map, how much do you actually know?
Exactly, man. Like, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, figure out where you are on the map then.
Exactly.
Go find out where the highways take in your area. If you can't even figure out where the biggest shit's going on, you're popping off about it. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to look back on yourself and think, am I like these problems big, right? But am I prioritizing myself in the right way that can help this? Or am I just standing there with a megaphone trying to ask things to stop?
Soapbox fucking warriors, man.
Like,
that's what you call them, mate. You call them soapbox warriors because all they want to do is get up there and be loud, but they can't actually do anything. And being loud doesn't do anything.
There's nothing in this life that works better than hard work, man. There's nothing worse. Like anything, like, all right, like, I don't know, this Russia-Ukraine situation. Yes, there's nothing you can do about it as an Australian that's just going to work, right? But you could do the best as being an Australian and going to work.
Mm-hmm.
You can do the best and try to be the most positive and raise the people around you to be better. And there's nothing else you can do. Like, unless you get into the parliament and you start making decisions up there.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with doing that.
No, if that's a career, although...
Make it that far.
Fucking you...
Otherwise, don't make a fuss out of shit if you don't understand it. Understand it first.
Although I will say this. I think if you walk out with the whole career of being a member of parliament or working that high up in government, I don't know how much I can trust you.
Oh, bro, like 100%. Like, okay, very, very good point. A couple of years ago, like years and years ago, before COVID, before a lot of shit was going down, a lot of negative things about America was going down. And Russia was really getting looked on as a fucking, like, a light beacon, man. And a lot of people were saying they were doing the fight against the Western world, against the new world order. Like, a lot of the stuff was going down. And I had wallpapers on my computer and stuff at home with, like, Putin fishing at the Amazon River.
Mm.
He's like shot a Siberian tiger and stuff with a tranquilizer dart. And you find out later on that it's all planned. But okay, first of all, what other president in the world do you know that even goes to the lengths to do that shit.
No, none.
And look, and knowing my uncle, what he's like, bro, knowing my family that's in Moscow, that's what they love. Bro, my uncle, man, he will swing a tennis racket twice maybe, but he'll say he played tennis. And he'll take all the photos, he'll do all that shit, because that's what Russians do. We're a bit flashy. We don't let the world know. Like, I'm only letting the world now because I'm in Australia and I'm safe. They're not going to kill me. But like, bro, we don't let the world. We're not really flashy. And honestly, man, like,
Do you think it borderlines on the tacky?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
So
it doesn't even borderline. You're just like, oh fuck it.
No. So when I was in Russia, bro, in the 90s, my uncle Igor. My father's name is Igor as well, so it's so funny. When I come from Belarus, and right before I left to go to Australia, I was about to get on a plane. So the day before, or maybe the week before, I was staying at my uncle's house, and my uncle at the time, everyone called, like, in my neighborhood now, we call us lads, like people that wear like Nike 10s and stuff like that. But like back then in the 90s over there, or late 90s, they actually had a name for guys who would dress up in suits, who would wear gold chains, gold rings all around their fingers.
A chav.
Yeah, a chav. But over there was Novy Ruski. And New Russian.
Oh.
New Russian. And it was almost, man, it's disgusting. Like, if you ask my uncle now, he's like, he would never have been. But he would have been. I remember my uncle walking down the street, twirling a fucking mobile phone that's just come out. Like, but we're show ponies a little bit. We love it. We love it.
Why not? Love life, man. Love life. Well, love what little bits you have, and make them bigger than what they are. It's sometimes a very good thing, mate. People make a fucking living off it on Instagram and Facebook.
Fucking nice. And look, man, honestly, with a lot of shit that's going down, I said this to you last time I spoke to you, man. I've got an EP coming out. It's called Russian Roulette, and none of this shit is gonna stop that coming out.
Good.
No way.
Good.
And it's got nothing to do with this shit. It's just fucking, all of a sudden, it's all landing on the marketing stuff that I've already had planned.
Oh, well, any publicity is good. Free publicity is good publicity.
Honestly, yeah. If they stop this shit, I already spoke to my mate. We'll fucking sell it out of a boot.
And you know, people would probably want it fucking more.
Yeah, exactly.
People would probably want it fucking more.
I hope they stop it.
Man, do you mind if we watch the Freddie video clip?
Yeah, man, do it.
Let's go, baby. I'll get you to the magic screen.
I'll go there.
Yeah. We'll make you disappear real quick. And we'll bring you back. Yes. Alright. We're going to show you the debut clip. This is a video for it. Or the debut single that he brought out.
Oi, bro. So my mate made this video.
Yeah.
Free charge. And like this is bigger than what he would usually. No, this is smaller than what he usually would do. He makes like horror films.
Oh, really?
Like I failed him, and like I couldn't come to the next takes. So this is all the takes that he had, and he made it work, bro.
Man, it's an awesome clip. Oh, I enjoy it.
Like, we had takes where I was gonna like rap with all my friends with like pillowcases around their heads with blood and stuff. Like, honestly, he was gonna go crazy.
Oh man!
Yeah,
because man, you were marketing genius. You had your division stuff come up in where was it? It was overseas somewhere, wasn't it? A fight.
Oh no, bro. I am a marketing genius, I guess. But so one of my best friends, Jared, him and his father, bro, they went to America, and right before they left, man, I gave his father and him a shirt. So they were like, yeah, they're in New York, Staples Center, I'm pretty sure, with the shirt on.
That's hectic.
It's crazy. And like, I watch like my Spotify thing now, and it's really humbling to see how many different countries play some of this stuff. Man, I had my music playing in Pakistan the other day, and I was like,
no shit.
Honestly, man, that's crazy. And I was actually talking to my friend. I said, bro, will you play my music in LA? Because he was going all around America. He goes, no, I didn't even play it. And I said, dude, someone else is playing my music in LA while you're there. That's crazy.
You might have seen the Division shirt, man. You never know.
Alright, I still got a shirt for you, bro.
I love this video, bro. It's so good. It's so simple, but it works with the video so well because it's such a personal song and it's about you. It's raw.
Especially the takes where I'm like, I don't really have the light on me. They're really organic takes, and like you can tell, my friend sort of like let some of them go where I just walk off the set. It's real organic.
It is, man.
But yeah, my friend, bro, I had this whole thing set up, man, where I had a stripper come through, and she was supposed to like chop up watermelons with a katana. Well, I was like rapping in the backyard with all my friends. Like they're all like zip tied with like pillowcases around their faces with blood on them.
Oh no!
And I'm like forcing them to have fun with me. So that was the thing. I'm a piece of shit.
Mate, I'm sorry. This is so much like the other one. Yeah, cool concept. This works so much better.
There you go.
Like this is probably one of the best happy accidents I've ever seen.
Well, bro, the other one was only an ad for this.
It was really well done.
Free Freddie. The other one's just ACO was just a prelude for that, really.
Well, mate, we just got our first chatter in. Duggo, what's cracking, mate? Duggo says LOL.
It's shy.
Man, so how did all your recording equipment stay safe and all that?
Yeah, unfortunately, like I grabbed my PS5 first, but like, yeah, look, the mic was like, yeah, it's on a stand, so the stand was underwater, but it's all good. It's actually like my housemate's a chippy, so he owns the place that I'm at. So the spare room is going to be the studio, but like he's never really had a push. Like now that my floor's a bit fucked, so we're gonna just really push into that studio. And I actually have my first gig in about a week or two.
No shit.
No, like. Not live gig. I should have said that. No, I'm actually doing my first like engineering sort of gig where, basically I want to start producing for other people.
Nice. That's interesting.
Got a guy coming through. He wants to make a couple of tracks. You know, I said I'll make it work. And actually, man, I sort of just grazed past that. So I just signed my first beat maker. He's just released his own beat tape. Like he's had about maybe 10 beat tapes. This young kid from around my way. So he signed over to my label. It's gonna go, and he's pretty much gonna be the Division house producer, man. Like literally, if anything we want beat wise from him.
Wow.
And like I've got a few other guys as well that I'm gonna look. I respect the hustle, so I don't want people to jump on my label if they want to do their own stuff. So I've got a couple guys that I'm gonna, I guess, like I'm just gonna distribute them.
Okay,
But
basically a promoter in a sense.
man, it's what I want. It's what I want to get into in the industry, man. Like I got guys that they want to do their own stuff. I just want to help them move forward.
Man, that's good. You got to spread the love, man. Duggo says north side. And he
100%.
also says toilets on job sites have signs which warn chippies not to eat the candles in the trough.
North side.
Oh, mate.
4503.
So division conceptually, like as like a whole concept, you sort of want to get more so of a crew that sort of wants to move in that sort of direction with you, but at the same time, you'd like to use it also as a step up for people who maybe struggling to sort of get the stuff noticed, but do have the drive and the grind and the hustle to do it, and you just want to try and give them that little bit of a leg up too.
Look, man, at the same time, like, I'm not doing this shit for free. So I'm definitely, I want Division to have a studio. So I want you to be able to go to the studio and come here with your dreams and your hopes and all that shit. And I know how much of a scatter it can be.
Mm-hmm.
Come to the studio, I show you what you need to do. I record you, I produce it, engineer it, maybe mix it, master it. But look, that's still a little bit away from me. I'm still studying that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
but that's the end goal. Like, man, it doesn't have to be so hard. Not as hard as they made it seem to be.
I cannot agree with you more, my brother, because it's even happened on my end too, because I thought this was just going to be this massive pain in the arse thing to do, and it's not. It's really easy if you do your research and you know the right people to talk to, and if you ask the right questions. And
right.
That's the biggest thing. You can go in there with all the hopes and dreams that you want, but if you don't know the right questions to ask, you're never going to get the true wisdom of someone.
You gotta be open-minded too.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta keep your head on the swivel, because the opportunities are constantly beside you. Constantly. Like, when you think you don't have that way, you have to just take a step back and look at your connections, man, and trust who you are. Like, look, I can't help you if you're a shit cunt. Like, it doesn't matter if you make even good raps. You're a shit person.
And I don't want you here.
You're not doing good things to make better things happen, to make things better for your life. Like, bro, you can come in with the best 16, bro, but you're probably not going to see it through.
Mm-hmm.
Without having that balance.
And it's the hardest thing to find.
Oh, it is, man. It is. That's why I like these days, man. I don't even worry about riding the 16, man. I just worry about constantly staying in that state of mind that I might be able to ride it. So when the beat comes through, I ride it. I don't even question what I write. I'm like, yeah, that's the shit that I want to produce.
Because you've already been there for the whole. Because you're already there for the whole day. As soon as it comes, you're just like, bang! I've got it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and I constantly have to keep a level of confidence in the process and the hard work that I have put into it. So I like sometimes. Look, man. Every musician feels this. They're like, fuck, what if I'm not doing enough? So I keep telling myself, like, life is just lyrics. Like, everything will come.
When it's ready.
Everything will come, man. And then when it does, man, you can have like 5 tracks.
Because it's truth. It's truth, man. There's nothing you cannot. If it's truth, It's unfoundable.
Exactly.
It's unfallible. You cannot fuck with it because everything you've spoken about is true to you. And if it's true to you, you will never second guess what you've artistically put down.
That's it, bro. That's your universe. Your universe is that. So, like, man, I had my friend here. One of my label mates actually is a rapper too. Like, he's the one that's like trying to set out like a good live plan for me right now. But he was just racing on like this racing game that I got. I said, bro, you just got to worry about each corner. Don't worry about the whole lap.
What's in front of you?
Why are you worrying about the fifth corner? You're having trouble with the first. Get that one right. Then go to the next. Go to the third. And that's how I approach pretty much anything in life, man. Music-wise, business-wise, friendship-wise. Like, it's not always going to work on the fucking first corner.
No.
Straighten up, get it right, get it good.
And mate, you normally got a couple of laps.
Exactly, man.
Unfortunately, in this race we call life, you've only got one lap. Just
Yeah,
go. It's a straight line. It's a big fucking lap, depending on how you're living.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about the perspective of
Man.
well, man.
And when we were talking about balance, I think what people need to understand, especially with balance, is that balance shifts constantly because every day is a new day and every day is a surprise. So when you might have balance one day, something heavy might come along and throw you a bit off, but it's all about the way you hold your composure, I guess, at the end of the day. And as long as you don't let that scale tip too far and you don't fall off, you're moving in the right direction. Because shit gets hard. Life's hard.
Right. Wait, I hate to do this, but I'm gonna do it. Fuck, I gotta do it. So, you ever watch Training Day?
Yeah, man.
So you know the joke that he says, and he's like, if you figure this joke out, you figure the streets out. It's exactly what he was saying. And he goes, all right, old mate wakes up and he sees a snail in his front yard. He picks it up, chucks it in the backyard. The snail gets all smashed, and then like after like 6 months, the snail's all good, starts crawling back, and after like a couple of years, the snail gets to the front, and old mate gets down to the front, goes to work again, sees the snail, and he goes, what the fuck's your problem? And it's literally what you just said. And the answer is, it's all about your smiles and cries. Like, bro, that's all you have. So why you have to worry about anything else that's going on in this world?
Exactly. Just try and keep your own balance.
The only thing that you can control is how you react to things. Oh, this pisses me off. All right, react to it properly. If you react to a shit, don't go crying for help. You react to a shit.
What's that line I've heard from many a boss? Don't be reactive, be proactive.
Understand?
Because reactions get like, and I'm a fiend for it, man. I'm a very reactive person. Like, I'll just fucking at the drop of a hat, and it's not good. It's not something I want to teach my kids because it's not a good way to fucking live your life, man. Because you're just a hothead all the time, and
Bro, I am the hottest fucking head. But these days, in the last couple of years, like one thing that I try to do, I know my head is hot. I try to sleep on it, and when I sleep on it, I wake up and I feel a little bit better. Like if something that pisses me off at work, yes, I will come home. I'll finish work at 4 o'clock, and I will chew on it until like 10 p.m. But I will wake up morning fresh.
yeah, that's it. Leave it there.
Their way. Everyone has their way.
Yeah. Pain never lasts forever. It stings, but it never lasts forever, man.
Right.
Dude, can we watch the ATO video? Just because I love that one.
Do it.
Yeah, man. We're plugging it. We're plugging it because
Go.
you got the EP Russian Roulette coming out soon. Yes, it's called Russian Roulette.
Russian Roulette. 6 tracks. 6 shots. Let's go.
That's it. Duggo says, just control what you can and forget about the rest. Truer words can never be said, my friend.
That's shite.
I love it.
Shout out to Kalinga. Bunch of sick cunts.
So how's your community enjoying the drive that you've got going on at the moment?
Oh, bro, it's good, man. Like, I go down to my local like Coles, and I walk in there, and they're like, "Oh, if it isn't Mr. Spotify artist." And it's awesome, bro. I'm just like, yeah, what's up?
Man,
But,
that's what, man. It's not what it's all about, but you know, as long as it's man, fuck, who doesn't want that?
man, the community that I live in, we are very close knit, and like, yeah, honestly, man, like the fish and chip shop guy, he calls me the Russian Godfather. He's called me that for the last 5 years, not because of this gangster shit that's going on. That's just what he calls me.
There you go.
He goes, it's the Russian Godfather. Like, he makes it out of thing, man. Every time I rock up there.
Yeah, that's it.
Matter, bro. A lot of guys that I know in this neighborhood, man. Like, I used to be a mad skater around here. Like, that's the same thing, man. It's just the same shit. Because people still like your shit.
Mm-hmm.
I just do music now, and people like to see me in person. And like, yeah, like it's good, man. A lot of people are supportive. I got a lot of people from work who just genuinely like the fact that I'm trying to do something different besides going to work. While I'm going to work.
And man, that's a good hustle. It just shows how driven you are. You can do the 9 to 5 and still do it.
I bring a backpack with me. I usually got a pack full of shirts, and I just like sell them out of the fucking warehouse.
Man, you gotta. As long as it's getting out there, as long as people are wearing them, who gives a shit how they get them?
Wait, I was gonna say, can I quickly run off and take a?
Yeah, man. Yeah, go for it.
Yes. Cheers, bro.
Make him disappear. No, that shouldn't be there. Bring him back. How good was that? That's an awesome video. Mate, Kalinga Uncensored is also good. I can't play. Is that one of his? Because I can't play other people's stuff. I get in too much trouble. And then my videos get taken off YouTube like my last one. But I have his permission, so I can play as much of his stuff as I want. And I'll take this moment right here. If you haven't yet, like, subscribe, you know, that little button, little thumb, and the one that says subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll get all my videos, all my live stuff straight off the bat, champions. It'll be so good. It'll be so good. I've got heaps of stuff coming up. Got the gymnast stuff coming up. I actually have Red Sea coming on next Wednesday, and that's going to be, it's going to be so good. It's going to be one of the last interviews before their last show in April with Metal United Down Under at the Crowbar. I remembered all that off the top of my head. How good's that, champions?
Okay.
Oh, it's his Facebook. Okay, it's his Facebook he runs. All right, I'm not going to ask him, just have a look. All right, what's it called? Oh God, I can't spell. God. And I can't type. What's this? Where is it? It's not here. Okay. No, Biggie. No, Biggie. Oh, we'll get this music back on. Where'd the music go? Can't leave you all with nothing. Hey, Duggo, thanks for the subscribe, you champion. Oh, you absolute legend. Yes, we love that. We love that. I'll get to 100 subs. Tell your friends. I'll get to 100 subs on YouTube, and I'll do a fucking shoey.
Well, I'll do a fucking shoey. Let's go.
No, I'm not doing a shoey now. I've got to get to 100 subs first. I've got to make them work for it. They're making me work for it. Welcome back. You feeling refreshed?
Yeah, I'm good.
tell us about some of the artists that you have under the division stuff so far. So you said that you signed that new beat maker. Have we got anyone?
My boy, he goes by the name of Helos.
Elos.
He's so. I made a contact last year. I was selling a bunch of Australian hip hop CDs, like that old Australian hip hop that I don't really like anymore. So I was just selling it, and like, I think his father, he was like in his 50s. I think I'm pretty sure. He bought a CD off me, a Funcore CD, which is I'm pretty sure. And when I started to talk to him, like, look, I'm a salesman at heart. Like, I like talking to people. It's my favorite thing. So when I was doing a lot of these music sales, I was meeting a lot of the people I was selling music to. And he told me about his son who makes beats. And I was like, all right, fucking hit me up with the, like, you know, Facebook connection. We connected, and every single beat this kid has sent me has been absolute original. Like that vinyl crackle that you like.
Yeah.
Like, dude, this guy is, if you know Harry Fraud in America as a producer, this guy is a 19-year-old version striving to be. He's amazing, man.
He's a little fucking genius, is he?
Bro, and he makes, like, he was talking about, I'll make these beats. And I'm like, bro, you make boom bap beats. And he goes, what's boom bap? And I said, like, 90s hip hop. And he goes, oh, that's just the kind of music that I make. He didn't even know, man. He didn't even care what.
That's awesome.
The status quo was telling him to make as a beat.
He just did what he felt was right.
Sounded cool.
I've been asked to ask you about the Calendar Uncensored.
What's that?
Calendar Uncensored.
Oh, Kalanga Watch, fully uncensored.
What's that on?
All right. So that's actually the thing that I sent you. So it's like, so I'm from a neighborhood called Kalanga, north side of Brisbane, near Caboolture, I guess. And my friend started this Facebook page back in the day before propaganda, bro. Before all the bullshit that goes on, we used to create the propaganda. So we used to create all this funny shit. And then we created this page, which is Kalanga Watch, fully uncensored. And, bro, it's absolutely grown to 19,000 members, and it keeps growing up. And a lot of the guys from my neighborhood are part of this page. And it's so unfortunate with all the Russian things that are going on, because I've been running the Russian propaganda thing as a joke for the last...
Oh, no.
Anyway, I just thought, yeah, Putin's in control. Putin's in control of his page.
Ain't no one fucking stopping him.
But look, this page, man, like 19,000 members, and what I do is I go, what's going to piss off the uneducated Australian average, not male or female, whatever. What's going to piss them off?
It's going to piss off the most ignorant prick on the page.
So, like, on this page, man, I'm known as the mayor of Kalanga, because I'm the one that stops all the shit going down. It's a mad joke, bro, but...
You're like Denzel in Training Day. Not at the end, but...
What's that?
You're like Denzel in Training Day, but not at the end.
Look, honestly, man, props to that page, though, because I've actually got a bunch of good fans from it. And at the end of the day, I really do care about what goes on in my neighborhood, man. Like, so the one rule about this page, anything go on, like, you can put on whatever, stupid memes. You can't be a racist fucking idiot, all right? That's one rule. But in most cases, if someone's getting bullied or whatever, most people just message me and I handle it. but it's an outlet for people to just go on and just write whatever the hell they want. Because these days, man, we are not allowed to write things anymore.
Fuck, man, you get cancelled so quick.
Get so cancelled, bro. Like I know. I wish they'd cancel me because of my Russian. Nah, I'm kidding.
Oh, bro.
No, I'm kidding. No, my Spotify's going off. I can't have that cancelled. Bro, I genuinely was worried because my mum was getting really angry because she watches Russia Today. He pays for like a
The Russian channel.
He pays for the Russian channel, man, and it was banned in Australia.
Oh no!
Like, bro, my mum has done nothing but supplied the wedding industry in Australia for the last 15 years here.
Now she can't even find out what's going on in her country.
She's just trying to fucking watch the news in her language. That's it. They're still reporting the same shit. Yes, Russia's going in. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, can they say on the news that's different from Russia Today? But at the same time, my mum, she's done the citizenship test. Me and her did it. I remember we went to the ceremony. Like, motherfuckers, you need to shut up. Like, I went to the ceremony to shut up.
Yeah. You've done it. You got your certificate. You fucking.
Don't ask me shit. Bro, if you asked me this shit last year, I had a mullet, like, literally going down on my shoulders, man. Like, come on. I'm Australian. I just have the passion. I have the passion of an Australian and a Russian.
Man, wear that shit proud, man. Like I said, you can't be fucking blamed for what's going on over there.
Oh, man, people are like, oh, it's too much. But I'm both.
It's too much. It's too much for fucking who?
Yeah, it's too much, man. Shut the fuck up, then.
Let's not talk about it. Let's talk about other stuff.
Yeah, let's talk about music, man.
No, I'm talking about the other people. We can talk about whatever the fuck we want. This is Beer Buddy. We'll talk about Russia. We'll talk about fucking whatever we want.
100%.
Because, yeah, we ain't shy. We ain't here to shy away from anything.
I mean, look. Shout out to Mama, man. She can't buy her vodka from BWS now.
She got to buy that mediocre Australian stuff.
She has to go in the attic and get the vodka that she's had stored.
The good stuff.
No, you really affected the Russian people. Are you serious? Like, that's what people are doing. Like, if you want to make shit happen, make things that actually make things move.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take the vodka away from the Russians. Oh, you think they don't have, like, bottles? My mom probably sleeps with a bottle of vodka under her pillow.
Oh, mate, see, just runs through her veins.
Bro, my mom used to be able to put an AK-47 together, put it back, and, like, pull it apart. And that was just her school education.
Duggo goes, yeah, I support the Ukraine, but as if I'm blaming you and your mum. And that's very true, Duggo. Mate, that's exactly what we're saying.
But that's Belarus.
There you go.
Which makes it even more interesting.
Yeah.
So where does Belarus fit in this?
And Duggo says it right here, and he's speaking nothing but truth. The average Russian is not at fault.
Fucking hell, like what can I do, bro? All I'm trying to do is keep my smoko bill under $40 a week. That's all I'm trying to do. Shut the fuck up. Why are you asking me what's going on in Ukraine, dude?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to get lunch.
I'm trying to not eat so much fucking fat food, dude. Chill out.
Man.
Ask me the right questions and I'll give you the right answers.
And see? And that's what I said before. The only way you get true wisdom is by asking the right questions.
100%, man.
It's the only way you will ever truly... Man, anyone can ask questions, but asking the right question is an art. Bro. It's an art. Yeah. Being able to read the situation and take a step back. So assess the whole situation and then start asking questions.
So I had a guy, he's very close to me at work. So we'll listen to this. Sorry, but hey, we'll listen to this. And he tried to put some shit on me. front of a lot of people at work. And he was like, "What? This affects you, Illia. What about fuel prices?" I was like, "I don't even drive, bro." And I said, "Okay, give me the next one. How does it affect me?" What I was doing, I was disrupting his narrative. He had this one thing that he had planned to say. And I said, "Yeah, okay, fuel prices are expensive.
They're
But
expensive everywhere. They've been expensive for a long time.
Shell is going to put up the fuel prices if COVID really started striking up. You know what I mean?"
Yep.
So like, I was like, whatever. I said, "Give me another one." He couldn't give me another one. I said, "Well, then piss off." Like,
That's sad, man. That's sad.
Man, is at work. I said, "Well, piss off then. Come back with some real numbers. Give me some numbers, man. Give me some actual, real, fucking factual evidence. Otherwise, you're just listening to what
2GB. You're listening to 2GB and just spitting that out.
And honestly, man, we got down to the middle of it, and this is why I love. I honestly don't have people around me that I don't respect and don't have the ability to break down the argument and go, "All right, this is where I come from, this is where you come from," and we can actually, bro. I'm so blessed to have people like that around me.
It's all about
That I
growth.
can break down the argument and really get down to the bottom of things. So shout out Johnny, you're a sick cunt. Fucking hate you sometimes, but we disagree. Well, I fucking love you because we can always find a way we can agree.
I am so happy that you sort of said, "I hate you, but I love you," because the problem with the world today is that people have lost the fact that you can fucking disagree with someone, and you can disagree with them very strongly about certain things, and you can still maintain a friendship. It's called healthy growth. It's learning, and not everyone has to fucking think like you. If you just want people to be around you that literally think the exact same way and not challenge your intellect in any way, you're never going to grow as a person.
Oh yeah, man. Yes, man. I'm not going to get you anywhere.
No. No, you're just going to be running on that treadmill forever, and those are the people that hang off the coattails. You want people around you that are going to challenge you, because that makes you smarter. Challenge makes you smarter.
Yeah, bro. It makes you face things that you've never faced before.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you fucking learn.
And it's all about how you come out the other side.
It makes you a better person. That's all we're here to do. Be better people until we die. That's it. We be better than a generation before us until we die, and then hope the generation after us is better than us. That's it.
That's all you can do, man.
We'll just fucking stand up and down and scream what they want. But honestly, man, we just got to concentrate on the little things that we can control.
I think people just want an excuse to be outraged.
Yeah, I think so.
And I think they just grab clutching at straws by certain things, and then that outrage that they constantly see because they're just scrolling through Facebook and it's all they see. It's all they see on the news, and it's just. I understand it makes them angry. I get that.
Yeah,
I don't know if you know this. I heard this little fact. It's a really fucking good one. So the average person back before Facebook or anything like that would only hear like 2, maybe 3 bad things a day, and that was if you watched the news.
Yeah.
Now with Facebook, every minute, every 5 minutes, every time you scroll through your phone, you're getting negativity, hot girl, cat riding a fucking motorcycle, dog riding fucking skateboard, negativity, war, some chick trying to fucking sell something, and it's just, for every 1 or 2 good things that you do get, it's just shit. It's just scrolling through fucking manic shit. And I'm not surprised that everyone's so fucking depressed. Look at the fucking world that we live in. Look at the world that we fucking produce now. Now that we have this endless source of fucking information, we are actually starting to see the world as, I guess, essentially the cesspool that it fucking is. We're not really great. We're like humans are. As much as we can create and do beautiful things, we can fuck things up.
Well, look, it comes from all the stuff that's going on right now, like current matters with, like, let's not name it, but Russia, Ukraine. So I live my fucking daily life like I am in the fucking World War One days, World War Two days. I get on Facebook, man, and as soon as I see shit like that about that, I'm not interested, man, because I genuinely am. Like I said before, I'm just trying to go to work. I'm really focused about my work, and I really enjoy my work, and like all the things that I can make from doing good work. I can make good things in my music, so I focus on these things. But like the shit that's going on, man, it's not real in most of the cases. It's just fabricated. Like like the things that are happening, yes, like they can stem your attention towards it, but it's just because the media is grabbing you
Yeah.
each time. It's just because the media is grabbing you. The shit's been like if you really are outraged about what's going on with Russia and Ukraine, you should have been outraged for the last 10 years. But all of a sudden, you have this information. Of course, you're going to be outraged.
Because they got
But
10 years worth of outrage to catch up on.
all of a sudden, you've got all this information.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you're going to be so frustrated. But if you actually dived into it a little bit further and actually went, you know what, yeah, I have this information, but I want to know why, what's going on. You might still be outraged, but you'll still be at an advantage compared to someone that's just brought into this. Like, yeah, I have to make a decision.
You don't, though. You don't. You don't have to make a decision. Information is key. And Duggo actually brings up a really good point. It's also people who never should have a platform to spread information was able to fill your head with crazy shit. The internet has no filter.
I threw out my SIM card one year, man, because you wake up at 6 a.m. and someone put some bad news up on Facebook. You wake up and you're having a coffee and you read this bad news and it transforms into your life.
You absorb that negative energy 100%.
You absorb that energy, man. And I know that I was absorbing energy back then. So I remember I literally threw my SIM card away, man. And I used to say it was a joke. It was like, Seinfeld, the show?
Mm-hmm.
And like, you could only reach Seinfeld if he was at his house or he gave out the number of the hotel that he was staying in or at his friend's house. But you couldn't reach him at any time that you wanted. Like, you couldn't.
No.
Because he would give you, like, this is where I'm staying tonight. You can reach that number. But that's how because people are like, oh, how do you not have a phone? And I said, man, I can
living my best life now.
Wi-Fi and people can reach me while I'm here. But why should they have the need to be able to just contact me?
Well, you're doing shit. If you're out of the house, you're doing shit.
I hated that. Like, yeah, if I'm out of the house, don't contact me.
Yeah, I'm doing shit.
Yeah.
Man, one thing, and I love, out of all the shit that's happened, I love your sort of positivity. You haven't really let it slow your mindset down with division. And the Ilya Igoravich, the brand and stuff like that. And one thing that I love, and you spoke about this last time and you speak about it again, you're all about lifting people up. And that, and like, even though you've got shit happening, you're not going to take that whole notation of just going, nah, I don't want to fucking talk to this person. You want to help them grow. You want to help them learn.
Yeah, man.
Because ignorance only breeds more ignorance. Where knowledge will inevitably save the day, because it'll breed more knowledge. The more people know, the better. But in saying that, though, and this is one of my other problems with the internet, is that you can pigeonhole your information. So you can find whatever video you want to fit your narrative, and it doesn't matter as long as you can find enough videos. And mate, people can sell whatever they want.
Yeah.
Duggo says this election is going to be a real interesting one. So many different undercurrents in Australia. People who so divided than ever before. I think we could get some real weird groups pop up in Parliament. Yeah, I think we could. Well,
I actually think I might know who this guy is. So no, I'm pretty sure if I think I know who this guy is, man, he's like, if this guy's writing this sort of stuff, man, like he's definitely following, and he's interested in not just my perspective, not just your perspective, but they're out here looking at real perspectives, man. What people think, man, and that's what the real fucking shit is out there. Like, you can have anything the radio can tell you, man, what the people fucking think. But you ask the people face to face.
Mate, because at the end of the day, people are the power. And it's power to the people.
Man.
And he says, Duggo says he's not big into the election, but society is so divided. All this, QAnon stuff, and no, we're not America. Look, if there's one thing I'm going to say to you, Duggo, and this is just my personal opinion, what we have in this country is a very big issue. We have a two-party system. And two parties, it's going to divide a whole country because you're either one or you're the other. And my big issue, I guess, with society today is that people are so busy, whether they're left-wing or right-wing, that they forget about the bird. Now, wings have to be attached to something, and wings are attached to birds generally. And if the wings aren't working properly, the bird's going to fucking go down. It's going to go down a big fucking way. So you're right. People need to start working this shit out and learning how to live in unison. Otherwise, this bird's going to go down. And we got to learn to fly again.
And look, Australia's a pretty fucking good looking bird, man.
Mm-hmm.
And we got it pretty fucking good, man. Just every now and then, I think, just need to tweak the fucking feathers a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, man.
I'll play that. But yeah, man, like the information age is something that we will never get used to, man, because that's what the information age is.
Yeah, it was a lot simpler when, remember when Mum and Dad used to just have the massive Encyclopedia Britannica, and that's where you did all your assignments and shit from when you're like, I'm old, so.
Yeah, that's it.
But mate, I'm so happy that you jumped on tonight to do this, and to really put your heart on your sleeve. That must have been a very, very, very fucking hard thing to do, because that's what you've done. You've laid it all out for everyone that's watched, and I hope you've watched for the whole thing and not for the first. Well, I stuffed up the first little bit; it was all muted. But mate, you just keep smashing it. Don't ever think you have to fucking justify whatever's going on.
Oh yeah, 100%.
To anyone, because you're an Aussie brother in my eyes, mate, and I wasn't born here.
Yeah,
So and I wear my big dirty, my big Southern Cross. Oh, yeah, mate. Oh, I love this country. I love this country.
Right, and I'm going fishing at 4:00 tomorrow morning, so that's fucking Aussie as shit.
Where you going? You going on the beach or you going on the boat? You going beach or boat?
I think we're going to my mate's tinny.
Oh,
Beach maybe. I don't know. There's a little place. Like we live around this place called Recklet. So like, if cunts that are actually around here, they're listening. They're like, yes, we know.
Well, I'm not from there, so yeah.
Fuck up. Just educating the Melbourne and the Sydney.
Yep, you're educating me, mate. Duggo just said, man, he goes, he thinks you're going to take off, man. The next Hilltop. Oh, couldn't agree more.
Right, honestly, man, I remember I was going to go see the Hilltop Hoods a couple of years ago, and I met this like 40-year-old couple, man, and they were still going to go see the Hilltops, man, and they were just having the best fucking night. And honestly, man, if I just stay or the guy in that couple, man, he was just so happy with just seeing live acts. And that's how I want to approach even just making music or making business in making music. I want to approach it as fun and something that you can just come out and do it, and then maybe I won't show your mates, but like, you know what I mean? Like you can just try it. You can just try something, and that's how I got here. Just trying it and going, fuck, man, I don't know if this is gonna work, and it always does when you put your hard work in it.
Mate, when you got that drive and you got that goal, and you say to yourself, no, nothing is going to stand in my way, it is amazing what you can fucking achieve.
Okay, man.
And the limitations are only put on by yourself.
100%.
Speed humps you can go over, limitations you put on yourself.
That's it.
Because all those little, they're bumps in the road, that's all they fucking are. It all depends on how you go over them. Alright, bro. How are we going to do this? I want it. Give me... So obviously, man, you've had a lot going on with yourself. I don't know how your current vibe's going, but with everything that's going on, what is your... When you wake up, what's the first line that goes through your head to get through your day?
Look, first thing you got to do, you got to focus on getting through the day. You know, a lot of people that I know, people that are relating to me, their biggest struggle, man, is just getting through the day. Like I've been talking to a lot of people these days, man. Like depression, man, anxiety, and all that sort of stuff, man. It can really take a fucking hold of your life. It really took a hold of my life a long time ago. But like, it's good that you asked me, man, because that's probably the most positive message I can put through is if shit's getting down, try to sleep on it. The next day, it might be 10% better. And that might be the day that you make the right decision. So when time gets tough, man, like, just don't take it too serious. Just get through this crazy shit that life has in hand for us, because there's a lot of beautiful shit going on as well.
100%, man, and it's good that you I love the fact that you still have that positive outlook, man. Ain't nothing gonna slow you down, my brother. Ain't nothing gonna slow you down, mate. Give everyone the big wave and a shout out. Give everyone the last shouts outs, and mate, we going.
Yeah, woo!
All right, you absolute legends. Thank you, Illia, so much, my brother. I'm gonna do this outro, and we'll have a little chat after. Champions, I love you all so much. Thank you so much for joining in tonight. That was a big thing for Illia, and much respect to him for jumping on here and doing it. This is what the platform's for. We're here to get everyone on so they can get their voice heard, because it doesn't matter whether you're this big or that large, you still have a voice and it deserves to get heard. Duggo, thanks for joining in and chatting. Peace out, everyone. I will see you on Monday. Love yous all. Peace.
Yeah.